Well, it's another night, 8:20 at night, and it's still, oh shit, now what? Oh, come on, now what are we doing? No, we are not, come on. Damn computer. Yes. There we go. This thing drives me crazy, I swear to God. Weaver Johnsey. And it's still 5/23/2020. It's still Saturday night, and it's 8:20 at night. I have been trying to cook teriyaki chicken. I'm not very good at it. Earlier today, I tried fried rice. I kept thinking everyone else was doing it anyway. And not bad, actually. It wasn't food poisoning, but it didn't cause me any gastric distress anyway. With spam and the pineapple and the green onions and the sweet peas mixed in with the rice with egg mixture. And then have them all mixed up. Well, in fact, I'll probably have that for breakfast in the morning with blue syrup on the damn thing. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, hell of a pancake, but I'm not about to do that myself. Kill myself like that. No, I don't think so. But in the meantime, I have been trying to fix I'm going to get to the food right now. Give me a second. I'll show you. Well, I know True Audio cannot see anything, but a visual can. I was recording earlier this morning about how to do myself some fried rice. Well, take a look. What do you think? First attempt. I fixed, eggs with spam and potatoes a lot, and after seeing for the past couple of days on how they wanted to do teriyaki chicken, and I had the hankering for it. Now, it's not like everybody else's different recipe. I just picked up the wrong chicken at this point over here. I picked up boneless, skinless thighs. I didn't slice it evenly like I've seen some other people do. I just, a little salt and a little pepper. I'm looking at the damn package. I said, fuck it. Flip it over. Had a bowl full of cornstarch and then another tray to put the chicken on. So it's like, did that. And then I had to heat up the oil. Now, a little bit of oil, maybe about a quarter teaspoon or something like that, or maybe quarter cup, way less, I don't know, somewhere in there. Just coat it a little bit, but not go crazy with it. And I miss the skin because it fried up even better. And I had to keep adjusting the heat left and right, and I had to keep throwing it back in to make sure it was cooked evenly enough, because sometimes electric versus gas. Electric doesn't work all that much when you're cooking like this, but you have to fiddle around with it as much as you can. And this was the first attempt today. I mean, even with the one small burner and electricity, and I was still able to make a good meal out of it. The challenge tonight was the chicken. I fried half the chicken, and I still had to refry the rest of the half. And I still had to get some of that refried a bit, reflavored up a bit. And the rest of it, I've got it being cooked with teriyaki sauce right now. It's fried on both sides. This is the first batch I've had. I had to make sure that the thing was cooked enough, but I had to make sure that it wasn't dry and it's moist and delicious. I have to get photographs of this because this stuff is too damn good, I swear. Yeah, I'm glowing like crazy, but This is my version of teriyaki chicken. I don't know any other kind of version that anyone else would do. They probably do a hell of a lot better job than me, but what the hell. I'm going to put this on pause again. So, despite any kind of issues or drawbacks, I felt motivated to do this. I really did. I mean, seeing the cooking videos of different sorts left and right, and I just wondered, how do you get something that crispy? And they all have skin on the chicken. Okay? There are some recipes I've come across on YouTube that don't have skin on it. And it's kind of difficult trying to crisp up the skin of a boneless chicken. Even with a bit of cornstarch, you know, it's still hard as hell, but, you know, still try. But at this point, I had to flip the chicken over and cook the other side, and I had to make sure that the steam is cooking it. See, I had a flat enough non-stick pan, but I have an oversized wok lid that traps the heat and moisture, so it'll be cooking that much more better. And I wanted to do that for the chicken. Now here's the thing. Dogs love chicken. I had to make sure I saved enough for her. Mix it in with a little dog food so I can stretch it out a little bit more. But she'll eat the chicken and she'll eat the dog food with it. My little girl. So that's why I had to save a few pieces out. The rest of it's for me. And if I happen to put it in with the stir-fried chicken, it's going to be a hell of a meal. I think I got some chopsticks around here somewhere. Well, when you happen to go over to our Thai restaurant or Chinese restaurant of any sort, always ask for extra chopsticks, unless you've got a supply of extra chopsticks or you've got your own chopsticks. I mean, forks are nice. Chopsticks are better. Mix it a little bit more. I mean, I had... Okay, that's the stir fry. That's still in there. I'm going to let it heat up. Just let it heat. Just... When I was fixing rice, I'm always fixing with cheese. Always with cheese and onions. Cheese and onions and spam. And sometimes when I can put stuff in it, like maybe peas or mushrooms, grab a lot of milk. Oh, the onions get to me like crazy. Green onions maybe, but I didn't want to overload it too much. And with the teriyaki chicken, I sure didn't want to put any onions in the thing. I kept thinking about it, but if I happen to do something like a beef ball situation at this point over here with the teriyaki chicken, I would have to steam some onion pieces and throw them in with the rice. I don't know how to steam that, but I'll have to find out real fast on that one. But in the meantime, I can do this. I'm demonstrating to myself that I actually have the capability of doing this kind of cooking. I mean, to me, I'm relishing this, okay? I'm relishing this, okay? And I gotta put you on pause again. I'm gonna check on the chicken again. Yeah, again. So I'm putting it in storage at this point over here. That's all the chicken I've got. I've cooked up for the teriyaki chicken. I'm surprised at myself. No, I really am surprised at myself at this point over here, because prior to my brother passing away, I mean, if we actually thought of doing this, we could have. We had small enough skillets, we had metallics, but it really does take a lot of chicken and teriyaki sauce. We could have done it. We had the opportunity to do fried chicken, and we still had oil and bases and fry up the thing there. But I've noticed that they've been using non-stick. We had a small stick pan a long time ago. Had it broken because of the handle. That was last year. I love that pan. We used it for several years until it wore out. But we did a lot of cooking on it too. This would have been good on it. Well, it would have been better if I actually had the chicken with skin on it. So next time when I go out to the store, I'm going to get me some boneless chicken with skin. That way I'll be able to do this. I mean, this is fine. I mean, this is surprising. Amazing. For a guy like me to do this kind of situation over here. You're probably shaking your head saying, why? Because it is to me for right now. If you caught me about 20 or 30 years ago, or even 10 years ago, I think I still would have had the cooking knack and the aptitude and the ability to do such a thing. This is a stretch. This is a stretch. This is a stretch for me doing this. This is an absolute miracle of sorts. Some people don't look at it as such. I do. Because it's a way of me healing one way or another. I'm hungry. But I look and I'm just awed at it. It's cooling off, but I'm still awed at it. It's delicious because I took a few pieces off of it. I didn't realize I could cook that way. And I'd watched the videos that they did it. And I had to tell myself how to do this. I mean, I had to tell myself literally how to do this situation over here. I mean, for any other person, maybe. I don't know how they would be able to focus like this. Me, it was a challenge. It is still a challenge. For me trying to take care of myself one way or another. It's scary. Because it still means I can actually do this for myself. And tonight, I still have to go through an essay. Well, just for the notes. I'm tired. And my body's going to be putting me through hell again tonight. I have slept a long while today. Because my rhythm has gone hell in the handbasket. I mean, this is a time when people are watching movies, getting stuff to eat, and I'd be taking an evening nap at this point. Probably waking up. Instead, I've been using the time to, let's say I got about 5:30. I'm using this time to cook. Give me 1 second. Go ahead. I'm using this time to cook dinner. Granted, I got a leftover piece of pizza, and I've also got a leftover half a 6-incher of a meatball sandwich from somewhere. And that would have been dinner, and that would have been lunch. But me thinking about, okay, let's try the stir fry earlier today, and I did. And afterwards, I ate and I slept. Depression has a way of sneaking up on me, and so does my circadian rhythm, and it's right now still trying to sneak up on me, trying to put me back to bed. But I still got dinner in the microwave. I'm going to eat something of that. I'm going to eat some of this. Save the rest of this. Mama can't have this. That's why I had to save a few pieces cooked, because she can have those. And next time I go shopping, maybe within a week or less than that, I'm going to see if they have any more chicken out there, if they can. Now, I've also been keeping track of what's been going on with the COVID-19, I'm going to mention about this one here again, but COVID-19 situation at this point over here. In regard to the COVID-19, it has been popping up in different meat processing plants all over the place, including Farmer John, well, you'll probably hear about Farmer John's anyway, down the road. But places like poultry as well. Poultry, I'm looking at poultry. But COVID shouldn't be transferred from food. At least I haven't found anything yet. So I'm not going to stress over it. I'm just going to eat and then crash and then spend the rest of the time freaking out, unless I'm going to be doing my essay tonight. But this is my evening for right now. So we were trying to see, freaking myself out tonight. I'll be getting in contact with you a little bit later. And I still gotta save a hell of a lot of these things. I'm running out of room. I need more storage space.